Hello everyone, the Panda Photographer here, and let's take a look at the LENOVO Y700 Part 2. So since my first video, I gave the people back their computer, but this one is different. This one has a Mushkin SSD, quad core, and still a 4GB version of the 960. So yes, the red keyboard is just a little bit overpowering, so let's just turn it off for now. There we are. But I want to feature how I calibrated the monitor by hand. There's no Spider Pro, by eye. And you can see that the calibration on the screen is a wonderful, colorful, vibrant, contrasty, but rich and sharpness and clarity. So what's going on here? Anyway, basically what I want to explain here is that since I got the computer, there was a lot of time that I spent at the International Hostel in the library while I was in Madison, because right now I'm in Chicago and I'm at the hostel here. But I ran into some issues with the laptop multiple times, and I'm going to say this with Lenovo, so please take this with some criticism, professional criticism. The mechanical hard drive you supplied with this laptop, very trashy and garbage. I don't understand why you guys don't want to have us install the OS on a different hard drive, because you cannot select when you factory reset the Windows computer. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot reset it without the mechanical hard drive, which is fucking ludicrous to me. So you have to install your own fresh copy. Now I came into some problems where I downloaded a fresh copy of Windows and they didn't want to install, saying that the SSDs were not compatible. That was not true either. It was just the system itself was not up to date. The system doesn't recognize from SSD sometimes to hard drives, and it tells me, oh yeah, because the SSD is in a format of a GPT, that's why it's not compatible, which is ludicrous and bullshit in my opinion. I'm sorry for the language, but I ran into so many problems. You can ask the people at the International Madison Hostel and in the Madison, Wisconsin, and they saw me work on this every day, came by every single day, worked on it massively, and finally I got it to work, because the mechanical hard drive is not in the computer anymore. It's actually over there. So I'm using it as backup. But other than that, I have a 480 Patriot in night SSD in there, and a Mushkin 250 gigabyte SSD that is extensively super fast, 1700 megabits reads, and I think it's like 1500 writes. But with that said, gaming on the laptop has been phenomenal. Gaming on this device has been good. Now audio, I have to say, pretty amazing. These JBL speakers are, people were very impressed by the speaker sound, and I had it down to about 30 to 50 decibel, and you can hear that bass, and you can hear the clarity, and the mids and the trebles were really rich and clear, and there's a clarity with these speakers, and the speakers are probably one of the best features about this. Now the keyboard, on the other hand, not a big fan of this red too much. I have to get used to the keyboard, because everyone knows that my last laptop, the Gigabyte U2442, which I got in Thailand, had the different kanji characters. Now the keyboard I had to get used to, and the mouse pad I find a little bit strange using it sometimes. Yes, I think it's using Windows Precision software, but still, sometimes when using Google Chrome, it would zoom in while I'm browsing, which is not cool at all. But I did change the thermal paste on him, because the stock thermal paste is always trash on a laptop. Yes, there's really no throttle in right now, because the temperatures are really cool, and as I touch the laptop, it's fairly cool. You can feel a hint of warmness because I was just playing League of Legends, but that's a different story. Now, battery life from here, I have to say, I put it on standby, closed it, opened it up, closed it on standby. It lasted about a good 3-4 days on standby, closing it, using it for like 15-30 minutes. But now, let's talk about overall display. This is not the best screen ever. This is a 1080p IPS display. I've seen better. This is only a 60 Hz, which I didn't understand why Lenovo at the time didn't think about, you know, upgrading their game on this laptop with a 120 Hz monitor or 140 Hz monitor. That would have been a really nice addition to the monitor, to this laptop. But I do like the aesthetics. I do like the material. Very, if you eating around your table or you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing and you spill something, it's noticeable. Yes, you can wipe it off, but how long does this material last if you keep wiping it off with wet fabric? I definitely recommend using a microfiber cloth. But other than that, the hinge on this is pretty strong. As you can see, it lifts the whole laptop up. There's pretty much no weakness to this laptop when it comes down to the hinge. Not quite sure about how long the hinge will last over time, open and closing, but I'm gonna give it a try. As you can see, I still have the plastic on it just in case. But yes, I did take off that protective film that I had on the screen. It was making the screen look a little bit dull and washed out, and once I took it off, the screen looked much better overall. But with that said, I am using the Logitech gaming mouse, and I'm also only have two USB 3.0s and one USB 2.0, which I would rather have three USB ports, but the battery life is pretty good, and the charger that comes with it is pretty decent. And this is like a new style of a charger, if you can see that. I'm not sure you guys can see that, but with that said, the screen is fully bright, and as you can see, let me just put this down here so you guys can really take a look at the screen right now. And I'm gonna just tilt you guys a little bit forward so you can see. Now, this is at 50%. Can you see that? That's a pretty good screen. Even I can see that. So if you can see it, I can see it. But here's at 80, 90, 100. That's pretty decent. So it's bright, it's vibrant, it's good. Speakers are great. Speakers do a great job. But I am concerned about how Lenovo literally didn't think about taking that Lenovo recovery and making it optional to install on other hard drives or SSDs, which you have to install back on the SSD. You have to, if you want to factory reset everything, you have to put the mechanical hard drive back inside the computer. I didn't delete the old Windows from that, so I just kept it just in case. But with that said, everyone, this has been pretty much a reform and re-update of this Lenovo Y700 gaming laptop with the Mushkin SSDs in it. So the mechanical hard drive is terrible by far. Lenovo, I don't know what you were thinking. Get with the times. You got great products. You just kind of don't hit the button sometimes when it comes to that. But with that said, everyone, this has been the ThePandaPhotographer, and this is what I add my night photography Chicago video on. This is the laptop, and it only took rendering times. It only took about 20 minutes. If I was on my older laptop that lasted 5 years, I would have been rendering for about 6 to 7 hours. So this is a big improvement. I have to say, I'm really pleased with it. But you guys let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys want to support the channel, the links are down below. Make sure that you follow me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment if I miss anything. But with that said, eat, sleep, photography, videography, gaming, and repeat. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Happy shooting.